Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me. I'm back. I know it's been a while since I made a video, and I apologize about that. I know not that many people watch my videos, but for those that do, I saw I got like 9 subscribers, so thank you guys. But uh, it's been a minute. So where do I begin? And those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Britt. It's my second video on here. I have another channel for like beauty and stuff like that. I'll put it in the down bar. But yeah, this is my vlog channel. Sorry, my damn allergies. I forgot to take my allergy medication, so I'm like mad stuffed up. I'm sorry about that. But I'm just made this video to like update you guys. So pretty much, one big update is that I am an official, Job Corps student or whatever. I've been contemplating saying what center I go to because I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. But I mean, if you guys want to know, just let me know in the comments or something if you want to know what center I go to. Um, but yeah, so pretty much I've been there for almost 2 months. It feels surreal to me. Like I've been there. I got like this bracelet because I've been there for 30 days. But it's been a little bit more than 30 days because I arrived there on Halloween. And I'm just gonna tell you guys like my tips, my overall just I guess review or just what I think of it, my thoughts on Job Corps and everything. And yeah, so pretty much my just general like statement is like it takes a lot of patience to be there. Um, and you really just have to like know there's just a lot of immaturity and there is drama. I wouldn't say that it's like looking at it from like an outside perspective, because I don't really get into drama there, to be honest. Like I got into like a little something, but I'm gonna tell y'all guys about that. But um, I got into like I don't really get into drama, and it's just pettiness, to be honest. Like people just take things the wrong way, and some people have an attitude, and people just take it the wrong way, and then it's like one person is hot headed, they run into another hot headed person, it's just like boom, it's drama. You know what I mean? But I'm just like a really chill person. I could be kind of shy. I mean, I feel like my Nate like I'm pretty shy, like but naturally like I don't like being shy. Like I like to be friendly and push myself out of my comfort zone. So I could be pretty friendly, like I'll talk to people and stuff, but it's all about just like having respect for one another and just just like you know, common sense and common courtesy, to be honest, that you won't really get into drama. If you're looking for it, then you will get it. I would say also there's like rumors and stuff like that. But I'm gonna keep it real. Like a lot of the rumors, there's like a couple percentage of truth to the rumor. So if you're known like around the campus as like, you know, a hoe or something, excuse my language, people are gonna spread rumors about you, you know what I mean? Or if you're known, if you just have yourself out there, that's when people will start talking about you. So I would say, I mean, it's sad too because, I feel like a lot of people that I go to school with, I feel like old, like an older, I'm an older, person there. Like I'm part of the older people, I'm 22 and, you know, like there's a lot of like younger kids, that try to get their high school diploma and GED and all that. So I already have my diploma and stuff, so I'm just there to get my trade. But a lot of them never really like experienced like high school fully, and like some of them just have like anger issues, and some just look for attention in the wrong ways. Some people take advantage of it, you know. So I feel like there's a reason for everything. There's a reason why people act the way they act, you know, whether we may know it or not. That's why I'm not, I know I'm rambling here, but I'm not really a quick person. I try not to judge people that much. Like, I try not to be like, oh my God, this person's that or that, you know. I mean, I know we can't help it. Like, we make judgments and, you know, we have our own perceptions and shit, but I feel like I always like try to think twice before I like label somebody as like a hoe or, you know, a thought or whatever, you know. But people go around like talking about other people, other girls, and it's like, oh, she thought she this. They just talk like out of their ass about rumors and stuff like that, you know. And it's just like so petty. Um, but yeah, rumors like that, you know. And I mean, I would just say don't even worry about that if you're thinking about joining the Job Corps, because if you just lay low and do what you gotta do and you're just a respectful person, like I don't really fuck with a lot of people. Like I'll say hi to them and talk to them, but I didn't really come there to make like best friends or anything. Like there's some people that are real cool, but there's a lot of people that you can't really trust, obviously, and that's I mean that's the real world too, you know, like you can't really trust people and you just gotta be careful. And but at the same time, that doesn't mean you gotta act like a snob and not talk to anybody. You know what I mean? Just play it cool. You know, don't go in there. Just go in there neutral. You know, and try to understand. You know, because also some of the people that are there, you know, students that are there, they come from like really abusive homes and stuff like that. So, or some come from the shelter. You know, so they don't. They might not have had somebody to like teach them the proper way to like talk or communicate their issues. You know, all they know is anger. All they know is the streets. So just try to understand, you know, if somebody talks to you a certain way, you're thinking about joining, just you gotta turn your other cheek. You know, I've never really had anybody talk to me any type of way, really. Um, not really, yeah. I haven't really had anybody like disrespect me or anything, you know, and that's because I'm trying to respect everybody. I lay low if I, you know, keep to myself, really. But anyway, so pretty much that's what I have to say mainly about like living there and stuff like that. The food is like I don't mean to sound like a snob or like ungrateful or anything. Like they're giving us, you know, they're letting us live there for free and they're providing us education for us and, you know, they're giving us food for free or whatever, you know. Um, but it's really not that good. Like I gained like 20, almost 20 pounds just because the food that they have there and it's fattening in my opinion. Like it's just not balanced in my opinion. And like I lost like 5 pounds because I've been trying to watch what I eat, but I've been living off of ramen noodles and the vending machine and like when they do have good food, I just eat a lot of it, you know. So it's just it's I don't know. It's really the food is just not good. You could order food, it's like Chinese food or something, and you know depending on what center you go to. I know at my center you can order Chinese food and pick it up and all that, but um yeah. What else did I want to say? Um, Sorry, I just made this video on like a whim. Like I didn't really think it through, but I knew I wanted to make the video and just let y'all know what's going on. But yeah, like it's the food's is pretty sucky. I know that they said like in a lot of videos, like I heard that you have to wake up at like 6 a.m. At least at my center, it's not really like that. Like you're supposed to wake up at 6 a.m., but I mean, on certain days, like like all right, you're on the dorm, whatever. You have counselors on the dorm, and on certain days they come in the room and they'll wake you up at like 6:30, and you just gotta sign the MAC. Um, I don't know if it's different at different job corps or whatever, but you just gotta sign this paper and you get paid. That's just like to make sure you get paid every morning. You sign it, but um, some days, sorry, my cat is like Smokey. She's just like I don't know what she's doing, but someday you have to sign that every day, and sometimes they come in the room to make you sign it, I guess. So they will wake you up at 6:30. Now you could go back to sleep after, to be keeping it real, to keep it honest. You can go back to sleep. I usually go back to sleep. I don't leave my dorm until like 7:30 usually, or like 7:40, sometimes 7:50. But the deal with that is like we got like some new dorm counselors too, and there's one dorm counselor that we have. She comes in like every 10 minutes, and it's like it's 7:15, it's 7:30. Like, come on, ladies, Ideally, they want you to get out by 7:30 of your room, 7:30 a.m. So I mean, I could wake up at like 7, take a shower, but you do have roommates. Like, I had two roommates. My room was full at one point, but then two of my roommates graduated, and then we got a new roommate. And um, like my roommates are pretty cool. It's just me and one other girl right now, and I mean, yeah, um, yeah. I mean, like it's pretty chill, whatever. And you do have to do chores and stuff like that. It's really simple. Like, it's not that big of a deal. You just basic stuff like sweep your room, clean the mirrors, make sure the shower is clean, or stuff like that. Because you have room inspections, and if you if your room fails too much, you get in trouble and all that. So it's really not that hard to keep your room clean. What else? So yeah. After, sorry guys. So after, like, the morning you go to breakfast. Usually the line is supposed to close at 7:35, and I used to try to rush out my room before 7:35, but that ship still be open technically because I remember I went at like 7:40, and they were still serving breakfast. So, um, I mean, like, if you go at like 7:50, that shit's probably gonna be closed. But yeah, because your class starts at like 8 or some around 7:50, 8 o'clock. So they have to close off the cafeteria, whatever. What else is there? As for my trade, I know in my last video I said that I was interested in doing CNA and all this stuff, but hell no. I'm okay. Well, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Like, the reason why I was thinking about CNA, I mean, granted, it's a good, good career choice, whatever, but I felt like my sister and my mom were like trying to pressure me into doing that. Like, they just don't feel like being an auto mechanic or being in construction or whatever is as stable as what they say a college job. Because obviously, if I were to do CNA, I would do LPN, and after LPN, I would go to school for RN, and that's money. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but I felt like I just didn't see myself doing that in a long term. Like, I felt like it was just a quick answer, but I wouldn't be happy doing it. And I mean, whenever I do a job corps, like, I want to get a job in it. I want to, succeed in it. But that I want to do so much shit. Like, excuse my language. I want to do so much shit. My options are not just limited to job corps. Like, I want to do a lot more stuff. Like, I want to have my own business. I want to help people. Like, I feel like my passion is I don't know. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I'm gonna make another video about that. You know what I mean? But y'all get my drift. Shit, I'm already at 14 minutes, but pretty much like my trade. I've just been thinking that I got to trade shadow. I trade shadowed auto mechanic. I trade shadowed this trade called facilities maintenance. I trade shadowed security, and I'm not gonna lie. When I went to the auto trade, I digged it. It was like, this is kind of cool. It was a little bit hard at first, cause the instructor, he had me like put a bolt on the tire, and he made it look so easy. But like when I actually tried to do it, it was a lot harder. He was like, I know it looks easier than it looks easier, but it's harder than it looks. I was like, that's very true. So then I shadowed facilities maintenance, and at least at my job corps center, like the facilities maintenance instructor is so freaking cool. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like all the other instructors are cool for the other trades, but he is like so chill. Like he's like a father. He has like that father vibe, really like down to earth. He's like an older dude, very funny, very cool, and just the atmosphere. I loved it. Like I was just like, yo, like this is dope, and pretty much I'm trying to think what I did the first time I went there. Um, yeah, we just sat down and he was just talking about some stuff, when I trade shadowed. And then I trade shadowed security, and the security instructor at my job corps is very, very strict. He is just like when you walk in there, it's no joke. Like you gotta have your hands behind your back. Like you gotta go up in front of the class, say what you want to do, and introduce yourself. And it's kind of intimidating, and I just felt like if I would have done that, like it didn't appeal to me. The only reason why I was interested in security because, as you guys may or may not know, I plan on joining the Navy in a few years, so I felt like it was kind of like it preps you for the military, and the instructor would apparently help you get into the military. It's like a little easier because he has like the connect with a lot of recruiters and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the only reason why I considered it. But it's just when I went to trade shadow it, I just did not like it. So what else? So I pretty much wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So like for the first couple weeks, like when you're there, they have you in this thing called CPP. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of that if you watch other Job Corps videos. Um, it's CPP 1, 2, and 3, and there's CPP 4 also. So you're there for 4 weeks. You're not like really doing anything except for like just learning like how to do um, interview skills, and they just prepping career preparation period. They just preparing you and trying to see if you're equipped for the program, and if you're not or you like act disruptive, they will push you back. Like let's say you're in CPP 3, they'll put you back in CPP 1 or CPP 2. So the people that you came with, you won't really see them anymore. You'll be with a whole set of new people, and it's just not good. Like I'm not gonna lie, like there's this thing called input family. It's the people that you came with, on the same day, like new people, whatever. And some of my input family was hella immature, like, and they just wouldn't listen, and one of them got sent back, and he was really pissed off, but I was like, at the same time, you reap what you sow, you know what I mean? So I would just say, if you're going in there, you got an attitude or anything, just drop it and do what you gotta do and get the hell out, because the last thing you want to do is be there longer, and it's kind of boring, the CPP stuff, but I mean, it keeps you occupied, and to be honest, like, I would much rather be in CPP than what I'm doing right now, because right now I graduated CPP. They're gonna give you like a certificate and everything, whatever, and you get like customer service training and stuff like that. But once you graduate the CPP, depending what time you go to Job Corps, like when they enroll you, you may or may not be waiting to go into your trade. So, and they also give you like a test, like if one of the first days you come here, it's called a tape test. Make sure you score good on that. Like, it's really, I know you're gonna want to fall asleep, but I'm telling you, really freaking like do it. Like, don't think, okay, I'm not, whatever, because that is what determines. Hold on, somebody's calling me. Hopefully, it's not my mom. Okay, I'll call her back later. Sorry, guys, but that is what really determines if you have to take classes before you go into your trade. So, um, yeah, like I got pretty high tape scores. Like I got like a 9.9 and like a 10.9 or something like that. And the highest you can get is 12.9. So, some people got like 5, 4, 2, some people got 8, 9, 10, 12.9, and the higher you get, the better. You also get paid if you get a high grade. I got $40 just for taking the test, and I was like a little bit half asleep, but I still took it seriously because my friend warned me. But however, that, hold up, I'm babysitting right now, so I'm like, yeah, anyway, that determines what, you know, um, if you go into your trade right away, and especially if you're trying to get your high school diploma, like you might have to take even more classes or be in there longer, just because you got a low tape score. Because they want to make sure that um, they want to know where you're at. You know what I mean? So pretty much, my trade, like I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I told them that because they asked you have to decide what you want to do, and I was really indecisive on what I wanted to do because I wasn't sure. I was stuck between facilities maintenance and auto, and they made me trade shadow it again. The second time I trade shadowed auto, I actually liked it. Like I thought it was like I felt like I felt even more confused. So I was leaning more towards facilities maintenance, but the second time I trade shadowed auto, um, there's two instructors for auto, and the second instructor, I felt like he was more like I felt like the first dude, the instructor, he was like scared to let me try anything like after the bolt thing, like because I was fucking it up a little bit. But this instructor, like, he let me put fuel in the car and stuff like that, and he was a cool. He even let me do the bolt thing, and he was um he was a cool dude. Like I felt like I had more of a feel for auto, and I've really actually liked it, to be honest. I felt like this is fucking cool in my head, like you know. But then they made me trade shadow facilities maintenance again, and then I just felt really confused because then I felt like I did more hands on too. Like I helped them build a table. They were showing me how to use the machines, but it was a little more scary because the machines they're kind of big. They're a little scary, you know what I mean? Like they could start a fire if you don't use them correctly, and you could chop your hand off, God forbid, they're electric saws and stuff like that. So, but at the same time, I felt like it was cool too because I felt like I would be busy and I would be learning something new, and yeah. So pretty much I chose facilities maintenance, and I'm not gonna lie, like I think about auto sometimes because I do have a fascination with cars and stuff like that, but I feel like what threw me off about the auto was I felt like he was like, you're gonna have to be sitting 500 hours in front of a computer, and I'm like, I do not want to do that. Before we could get you in the shop, and I'm just like, hell no. Like I don't. And like when you go in, like the people that are at the computer, like the students that are at the computer, they're like sleeping and shit, like on their phones, not doing shit. Like, so I hate that. And I didn't want to be bored. And I mean, you know, it's a lot to explain too because my trade facilities maintenance, it's crowded actually. Like there's a waiting list for it, and I thought that if that trade was too full, they would put me in auto. But they actually put me in facilities maintenance, but I'm on the waiting list. So yeah, I've just been in academics. I have high tape scores. There's no real reason I have my diploma. There's no real reason for me to be in academics, but they I have to wait because my trade is full, and I mean I talked to my instructor and he was like probably by the beginning of the year, so when I go back. Either I'll be in there when I go back, or he said by this month. I'm on break right now, so it'll be by next year, January, hopefully. And if I'm gonna check back, I'm gonna ask my academic counselor how far I am on the waiting list. And if it's too far, I am gonna tell them I have to switch to auto because I'm not trying to wait a whole another month being bored as hell in academics, because I'm not gonna lie, like, the academics, you don't really, like, learn anything, to be honest. Like you have teachers and stuff, but they just give you, like, packets, to be honest. Like, you don't really do anything. Like, sometimes you color and stuff, but it's hella boring, and I can't take it anymore. Like, I feel like there's no reason, if I would understand if I had my diploma, if I didn't have my diploma, why they had me in there. But I finished CPP, I've been in academics for almost a month. Like, there's no reason, and the people, I know some people that are in my input family or even after my input family that are already in auto because it's not crowded. So I'm just like, you know, if they're taking too long to put me in facilities maintenance, and just put me in auto because I don't got time to waste. You know what I mean? But that's pretty much that. Um, I'm already at 26 minutes. Jesus Christ. If you guys have any comments or anything, I don't want to make this video any longer, but if you guys have anything you want to ask me or anything like that, please feel free to go ahead and ask. Another really big tip I have is if you are applying to Job Corps, do not smoke. Like, I'm telling you right now, don't smoke because, like, it's just gonna mess you up because if you smoke before you go, like, tell your counselor, the person that you're applying to Job Corps, tell them that you need some time because you smoked whatever, like, just be honest and go there clean. You want to go on a clean slate because if you go there and they find traces in your system, I'm sure you guys have heard, they'll put you on this program called TAP. And pretty much if in 30 days you don't come out clean, I mean, they give you opportunities like work out with them and drink water and stuff. But for some people, like one of my input sisters, she got terminated because she didn't pass her second drug test. Mind you, she wasn't smoking again. She was on center the whole time. You can't go home for like a month. But she wasn't really working out. She was drinking a lot of water, but she wasn't really working out. And she didn't make it. And it was really sad because she was like really determined to like conquer Job Corps, like do what she had to do. She didn't let nothing stop her. And it was just sad to see her like get terminated over some bullshit, you know what I mean? But yeah, just be careful, you know what I mean? And I would say it's better safe than sorry, you know what I mean? But yeah, let me know if y'all have any questions or anything like that. I'll be happy to answer them. And have a good one, guys. Bye.